Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven and thank you very much for joining me today. And I am going to be showing you how we made this handbag mini album that I created as my design team project for Simply Made Crafts Handbag Heaven collection. Now, unfortunately, I lost the original tutorial for this when I was clearing out my phone. I deleted it by mistake. So I'm having to redo this, but it does mean that I don't have my sample to show you. So here is a picture of it, but all I'm going to do today is just show you how we put this album together. I'm not going to decorate it with you because you can decorate it however you would like, but I am also sorry that this video is late coming to my channel. Unfortunately, I had sciatica, so it's been put on hold, but here it is now. So I hope that you enjoy this tutorial. So to make this project, we're going to be using 3 products from Simply Made Crafts. The first one is the Big Bow Frame Purse die set. The next one is the large album die set, and then finally the mini weekender tote bag die set. So I've kept the dies out so I can show you what dies I used for this project. So first of all, you want to cut out 2 pieces of cardstock out of this die here, and this is from the Big Bow Frame Purse die set, because this is going to be for the front and back cover of your mini album. So you'll need 2 of them. You will need to also die cut out the handle. So I've cut some gold mirrored cardstock and I've layered that up twice just to make it a bit more thicker. So I've actually cut 4 of them using this die here. So that's that one. Then the next one we used is the large album die set, and I've cut 3 of these out of this die here, and this is what's going to attach your pages into your album, and I'm going to show you what I did with them in just a second. And then finally, for the handles of the bag, I used the mini weekend tote bag, and I cut 2 of these, and you could actually cut 4 and then lay 2 together to make it a bit more of a sturdier handle, but I've just cut 2 out for this video. Okay, so for the pages, we're going to get this die again, and we're going to lay it onto our cardstock, and you want the cutting edge facing towards you. Then you're going to get a pencil, and we're just going to simply trace around the inside of that die, and then you're going to cut it out with your scissors, and you want to do that 12 times. So you'll have 12 pieces of cardstock that look like this. Okay, for each page you're going to have 2 stuck together. Okay, so put them to one side and then we will put them in our album later. So let me move everything out the way. So you're going to get these 2 pieces, and like I said, this is for your front and back cover. All we need to do is just simply fold on that score line, and I'm just going to burnish that with my fingers. If you have a bone folder, then use that. I don't have mine to hand, so I'm just going to do it this way. Okay. Then what we need to do is we need to glue one of these flaps on top of the other. So I'm going to add glue onto this one, and I'm going to use my liquid glue. So just add plenty of glue on there. I'm just doing this really quickly just to show you, but you can take your time. So we're going to line this edge up here with that fold there, and we're going to go over the top, and also you want to make sure that this is all lined up with each other. And once you're happy, just press that down. So now we're going to work on the inside. So these are going to go in the center there. So I've got 2 ready, and I just need to do some trimming on this one, and to work out the size that I wanted for this album, you're just going to grab your ruler, and we're going to start off from the middle. So I'm going to line that up, and I'm going to tick mark at 7.5. Then we're going to come down to the edges here. I'm going to line that up and tick mark at 6.25 on both sides. And then you can see you have these 2 score lines in between that tick mark. You're going to cut from this tick mark to that score line to where about that, you know, pen mark is. So I'm going to go down, okay, and then I'm going to just go straight across to the next score line and then cut up to that other tick mark. Okay, so then you will have this. Now if you don't have the die, you can just cut a piece of cardstock that measures 7.5 by 1 3/4, and along the 1 3/4 inch side you will score at 3/4 of an inch, and then rotate it and score at 3/4 of an inch again. And then you will just trim at an angle, okay, and then that's what yours will look like. And then you're just going to fold on those score lines, and these 3 are going to get attached into our cover. So I'm going to leave about 1/8 of an inch gap between each one. You could add pattern paper here if you want to, but I'm not going to for this video. So I'm just going to add some liquid glue down there, and I'm going to start off in the center. So I'm going to just place that in the middle as best as I can. Press that down. Okay, so that's our first one. We're going to get the next one and add our glue onto there. Finally, we're going to add the last one. And then when you've got them stuck down, you're just going to simply bend these backwards and forwards a few times just to loosen them up so your pages will move nicely. So now we're going to add our pages. So you'll get 2 for each page, because one's going to get attached onto the back of there, and then the other one will get attached on top, and we're going to glue the page together, and then you'll do the same with the rest. So as you can see, because we drawed inside that die, it's made our page slightly smaller than the cover. So what we need to do, again, we're going to add some liquid glue or double-sided tape, whichever you want to use, and we're going to just add glue on to our flap. We're going to do one side at a time. We want to line up the longer side with the fold here, but don't go all the way up to that fold, because otherwise your page won't move. I'm going to place that on there like so. Once you're happy, press that down. Then you're going to add your glue to the other side, and also onto your page. Get your other one, and I'm going to line up the smaller edge with the smaller edge on the other one. Okay, I'm just going to lay that on top, make sure that it's all lined up, and press that down. First page added. Okay, and then you're going to repeat that with the other ones. So there we go, guys. I've now added the rest of the pages. So now we're going to add the handles, and I'm just going to place a thin line of glue down the bottom. Okay, and then going to place that onto there. And we're just going to bend it with our fingers. You could use your bone folder just to give it a bit of a curve. And we're just going to twist it and glue them onto there. Okay, so I'm going to add my glue here and here, and just glue that down. So there we go, guys. That's how you put the handbag mini album together using the Simply Made Crafts Big Bow Frame Purse die set. And I hope that this was helpful and you enjoyed this video and you give this video a big thumbs up. Please continue to support my channel by hitting that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, take care and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.